What up, Hartenbos? Okay, so we're on our way to Hartenbos Lagoon Resort. As we all know, Cape Town is absolutely beautiful, and there are so many small resorts in the nearby towns, outside of the city. So it's a quick drive from Cape Town to Hartenbos. And once we got there, this is the place. Once we got there, it was absolutely beautiful. I didn't really get a chance to, take pictures of the room and stuff. I don't know, I never really do that. But if you are interested in seeing that, you can just let me know for future reference. It was a summer's day, so we got there pretty early. I think check-in was around, early in the morning sometime, 12 maybe. So the rest of my family decided to go for a walk. I took a quick swim and then I caught up with them. Now, because the lake water is pretty stagnant,
so every few weeks a trench is dug
from the lake leading to the ocean
to drain out the water back into the ocean.
And then it sort of filters the water.
And once the tide is in again, the lagoon fills up.
So that, the water, it later on starts to get like a bit of a stench. So this kind of avoids, standing water and bugs and stuff.
Giving the lagoon a batch of fresh water.
Blue bottles are typically around in the summer, and this beach is riddled with them. So as you're swimming, it's difficult to look out for them, but they do sting. Even if you don't end up staying at this resort, there is other places like Airbnb and stuff that is around the same area, just walking distance to the beaches and stuff. And then we passed the caravan park as well. So if you want to go for a road trip and do tent camping or caravan parking, camper vanning, you can absolutely do that here as well.
Hartenbos, a town in the province of the Western Cape, about 45 to 50 km from George. A town very much embedded in the Afrikaans culture, but nevertheless colourful, beautiful, and a place to just sit back, kick back, and relax.
You know what I found really beautiful about this town? It's so small. It seemed really small, and there's still a lot of richness about the town. Like, we walked past these train tracks with this old-timey train, which I thought was so fascinating. The thing was still running, so I really enjoyed walking around in the town. This right here seemed a bit ambitious at first, but they really had things going. I had so much faith in them afterwards. They really surprised me. But of course that did not last, because someone did something that they shouldn't have done, and they were no longer in sync, and then they toppled over. It was funny, and obviously I looked away that very second, so I missed it, but seeing them in the water was so funny, and yeah, we had a good laugh.
The highlight of my trip to the Hartenbos Lagoon Resort. On this very lagoon, kayaking at 6 in the morning. So calm, so pleasant, So peaceful. Zen. I loved it. You know!
Now, I am an early riser, and the 6 in the morning on the lagoon thing was not really my idea of fun, but you know, once you do it, man, there's nothing quite like it. The water was so calm and it was just so beautiful. We ended up going right to the end of the lagoon on both sides, and there's just so much to see, and it was just really nice. We made everyone else come and do it with us, and they all enjoyed it. Now, as we were going home, of course, we stopped for some spicy biltong. It was like probably the spiciest biltong that I've ever had in the nearby town. We fed the goats, we took some pictures, had something to eat on the road, and yeah, like I always say, Cape Town's beautiful, and the drive home was just amazing. It was spectacular. I wasn't even tired going back home. If there is one thing that I can say, my parents are great sport. My mommy and my daddy, they're always game to do anything. And if my mom can, you know, go on this canoe and be rowing on this lagoon, you can definitely. There isn't anyone that can't do this. It's so much fun. It's really peaceful. And it's really enjoyable too. So if you ever get to go to Hartenbos Lagoon Resort, my mommy did this, so you can too. As much as it seems like this is all that we did here, we really enjoyed this, and we pretty much did it a lot. However, there is so much more to do. We went hiking as well. There are hiking trails around there. Yeah, and there's other things to do. I think there's zip lining close by, but you need to leave the place to go and find some of the other things. Now, as this trip is coming to an end, I do appreciate that you guys watch. So sub it if you like it, and thank you for watching.